Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Blue Falcon TCG with the Copium train, the conductor, if you will. Never giving up on the Tenpai Dragon strategy. Went X2 yesterday regionals, ended up bubbling, got 14th. Only one loss actually was due to technical difficulties, computer or internet, whatever it was not agreeing with the webcam and kept freezing. So big bummer on that. But let's jump in the list. It's kind of fun. It's kind of cool. We'll go over a little combo tutorial at the end. It's Tenpai, man. It plays the same, but we got a little bit extra insurance, I guess. One of the new best cards. It already was amazing, but we're playing double Genroku. We'll go over the changes at the end. But this could go to 3, especially if you want to play Dora. Vajra can see this going to 2 now because, grind game or being able to come back. Especially with Chandra at 1, we want to be able to get our Chandra package going. So Vajra to 2 seems really good right now. 3 Pydra. Now it became one of the worst normal summons with only 2 targets, but it gets us there. And the 1 Chandra. The fun package, 1 Rise Heart, 1 Unicorn, 3 Cashier Fenrir. Now, insane. This is actually like won me every game. I got debarriered, still won the game. Got drolled, still won the game. Pretty fun with the cash package. For hand traps, we are on the 1 Pizza Hut. Triple Imperm. I opted to try to go down to 2 Pillarias and then 3 Fualos, thinking that ratios would really help out. That's one of the changes I will be making going forward, is playing 3 and 3. Might as well play all the maxis we can, especially when our engine is so small after the hit. Blowout cards. Playing the insane ones. Triple Droplet. Ultimate Slayer. Resolved this twice in 1 turn against Momentalon, and that was... Dude, it was so good. They made an SP Little Knight and their big king dude. So I got the Grua, that, and then Ultimate Slayer, the SP, just because I didn't want to deal with it. It was great. Felt so good. Double Lightning Storm and Duster. Blowout cards, I think it's kind of self-explanatory. That's all we really need. You can play Regeki and stuff like that. It really hurts other matchups like Malice or Rogue because they don't have way to protect. It's a bad 1-for-1 into Ryzeo, that's all. Consistent, our last power 1-up. Playing the Sacked by the Grave because Ash and Valor and Gogre really hurt us now. Consistency cards, we're playing the Duality, Terraforming, and a set rotation. The Tenpai stuff, 1 summoning, well, 1 Kaiman and 1 summoning. This should have, I don't know if this should have been hit the 1. I think we could have had Kaiman at 2 and it still would have been fine. And one of the changes, we're playing 1 Birth, 1 and 3 of the planet. Realistically, you can actually, since we're not playing the 7 sword package or all the level 7s, you can cut Birth, Unicorn, and 1 pressured planet, and does the exact same thing and give us a little bit more consistent, like playing the Genroku, the Gold Stark, and the Blaster, or the Dora, what have you. Just really adds into the engine and way to extend for how much extenders and starters we already lost. So trying to play as layered as possible, that way we can still play the game and OTK our opponent with our helmet. So helmet only has 1 strap now because it's not fully glue eating. For our links, we're playing the 1 SP Little Knight, 1 Spheres, 1 Hida, and Cherubini. Cards bonkers. Princess, going into our 1 XYZ we actually use. We're playing Dracossack. Meteor Burst came up. It was fantastic. They had... What do they have? Anyways, just didn't want them to activate monster effects in battle phase. Couldn't get to Big Dragon and still OTK. So making this, going battle phase and still having Chandra on board is just absolutely it's just such a free win. So that nothing on their board can activate. Pretty cool. The Queebolt, I nibbed and he had a lot, and Queebolt was able to clear, which is super cool. 2 Bident, 1 Transcendent, and then 1 Trident Dragon. And then for our Ultimate Slayer target, we are playing the Angry Gator, the Tri-Brigade guy, to send down Grua and then Grua. So it kind of hits everything. We have enough synchros to really kind of hit if we had to bounce a synchro. Like I did bounce a Chaos Angel with it and felt fantastic. But that's it. MVPs for Sideboard, honestly, was Lancia. Came up one time, got me on that skip. Super cool. And the biggest thing that I thought was great was probably Nibiru's, but I sided in a tactics package, so 3 and 2. Especially when you OTKM turn 1, they turn skip they turn skip themselves. Opened all the garnets. This is pretty cool for the blind side. It might have ended up being more along the lines of a 3-card side, but siding in the tactics for the blind side felt really good because then I can maneuver through the blowout cards I need, or if I get hand trapped early in combo, either draw or hand rip, or take control, which is also pretty valid, letting us go into our princess lines to further our engine and go ham. But fantastic. Let's do the cash tier combo. All right, all we need, just 1 card, right? Gets us the whole way. Special on Fenrir effect. I'm gonna grab Rise Heart. Normal Rise Heart effect. Rise Heart. We're gonna banish Fenrir for cost, making it level 7, and we get to manipulate our opponent's game state a little bit. We're gonna exceed into our Draco sack. We're gonna detach. Doesn't really matter because, like I said, we're on a small cash package. If we have the Birth in hand, we're gonna detach the Fenrir. We're gonna get ourselves 2 tokens. Link these 2 tokens away. We're gonna go right into our Cherubini right here. We're gonna go effect Cherubini, and we're gonna send down. It could be any of these. This is what you want to send down, is one of these 2. Like if we're under Droll because we searched, we're gonna pivot, go to the Genroku. If we're not under Droll, we're gonna go Pydra. So we send down the Pydra, and then we're gonna link these away into our princess. I think we already know where it's going here. Remember, this is all off of 1 card. So princess is gonna grab the Pydra. Pydra effect is gonna grab Kaiman. You can grab the field spell here too. Like I said, if we're under Droll, it's gonna be a way different line because when we do set, we're gonna set the field spell. That way, for sure, get the OTK. But Kaiman's easy. Say they have no hand traps, right? Obviously, things would have been a little different. Then we go right into battle phase here. Attack. Declaration. Grab the Chandra. Gonna grab the Fadra, and we already know the kill lines. Like this is a kill line. This is a game right here. As long as Kaiman resolves, we're gonna win the game. One thing I will change in the extra deck is playing the Salmongrade Phoenix. Just to get this off the board, there was a couple games where this got ashed or impermed and I couldn't extend, but basically just put them on having it, set a droplet, had a Magna in hand. Ended up dropletting this away, going Magna Mutt, and then popping my own guy to bring out the princess. And that gave me the game, which is nice, but having the Phoenix just makes the board a little bit more difficult to out because it is such a big boy. That's about it. That's honestly it. The deck is fantastic. The only things I would change is adding a little bit more engine by kind of trimming down the cash tier package. Because like I said, playing 1 Gold Sark, Dora, and Blaster, still trying to keep that even 40, or you can cut those completely and play impulses still, things like that. Deck's not dead, guys. Deck's not dead. Going X1 until final round was pretty fantastic. Hardest loss was Ritual Beast being literally going game 1 OTK because he passed on the bricks. Game 2, not knowing what they're on, I just sided in the blind second, the thrust talents, those kind of shenanigans, and end up being the OTK goes Protos, has the Omni Negate to stop it, which is, yeah, it is what it is. Breaking the board and actually trying to play it through, and then game 3, 6 card was Lancia, had the call by for it. So at the end of the day, it was great. Deck performed insane. Like I said, just a couple things for consistency, and it's phenomenal. So don't forget to like, subscribe, comment. Check out the rest of the channel. I hope you guys have a good week.